And welcome back to another Ray Plays. This time we're going to be heading towards the Mass Effect trilogy, the Legendary Edition, rather, actually. This franchise holds a special place in my heart. It is probably my single favorite video game franchise ever. I will be going through all four Mass Effect games, so as you can see there's only three here, but there is Mass Effect Andromeda, which I do have a a soft spot for. I don't hate it like other people do, or other Mass Effect fans do. Internet culture is weird. Halo fans hate anything after Halo 3. Mass Effect fans hate Andromeda, and I get it. Some of the games aren't as good as others, but I do think Andromeda has its strong suits. Its story and characters aren't as strong as the original trilogy is, but it's still fine enough. I know it was kind of a buggy mess when it was released, and I think when I first played it, there was one mission that I couldn't complete. I think it was like give a bomb to the Krogan or some shit like that. I could not complete it because I couldn't find the bomb because it was bugged. But the actual gameplay itself, like the gun gameplay, the combat, that was incredible. I loved every part of that. I just wish the rest of Andromeda was really good, and then we could have gotten the DLC. Unfortunately, the fan backlash to Andromeda caused the DLC to be cancelled, and it was turned into a novel. I think it's called Ascension. It has something to do with the Quarian arc. That was hinted about in Andromeda, but, you know, whatever. But back to the Mass Effect trilogy, which I will be playing first. I will be going through Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3. I will be doing a mostly Paragon run, unless it behooves me to do something Renegade, or just amuses me. I will be playing a male Shepard. I will be using the stock standard male Shepard. I will be using my own name for a Shepard, so he will be Ray Shepard. I will be playing a pretty much. I think I'm set on playing just Sentinel all the way through because Sentinel is my favorite class. I will be romancing Liara. I do have other saves that are meant for, like, because I have a save. I already beaten Mass Effect 1 twice now. I have a save just for Ashley and 1 where I romance no one so that I can romance anyone in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Basically just for my own time, or if I really do want to record those, but I'm not sure at the moment. But for now, I'm going with kind of what I myself consider to be the canon romance is Liara, because Liara is so heavily pushed by BioWare as like the main, most pivotal character in the game besides Shepard himself is Liara. So let's go ahead and start Mass Effect 1. We're going to go ahead and create a new character. And as I said, I've already beaten the game once, so the reason I did this way because I really wanted to get the assault rifle training so that when I pick a class like Sentinel, which only has training in pistols, it allows that class to have training in assault rifles as well. And that's really useful because the pistol, although not a terrible weapon in this game, is still kind of cheeks by comparison to a fucking assault rifle, which is the best weapon type in the game. So let's go ahead and start a new career. God, the music in the menu, or the opening title screen and this menu select is just so fucking soothing. I really wish that I could relive these games as if I had played them for the first time, because this was magical to me. These were just such good games. They still are good games, not was or were. They still are really good games.
Military database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so we're going to be entering a new ID. Custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
What? Did I not? No, I don't want to Oh, hold on. I don't want to be John Shepard.
Warning. Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
I gotta go back. Hold on.
Confirm preset. Please log in to access your profile.
No, I don't want to. Custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
Oh, I guess I gotta type it in because I'm playing this on the Steam. I'm so used to playing on console that you just press stuff and it happens. But I am going to be using a controller for this entire playthrough. I don't like playing on keyboard and mouse. I prefer a controller. It just feels more natural in my hands. So let's go with Ray Shepard.
Warning. Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
I always pick Spacer mostly because both my parents are former military, so I guess for immersion's sake, I will be a Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Ruthless. Well, I'm not very ruthless, so that's out of the whatever. During your time, blah blah blah, you overcome physical torments, psychological stress. Oh hell no, I'm a fucking big giant baby. I'd rather be a war hero.
Confirm military specialization.
And I've already said I'm going to be a sentinel, but you have 6 classes to choose from. Soldier is the most boring of all the classes, I think, although super powerful because it does have training in every single weapon type you can have in the game. So assault rifle, sniper rifle, shotgun, and pistol. And that's really fucking strong, but again, super boring in my opinion. And it kind of shoehorns you into taking Tally with you on every single mission. And that's really fucking boring to me. Because I really want to have like different team comps. I can have different team makeups. I really like having like almost all biotics, because biotics are so fucking overpowered in this game. Engineer is probably the weakest class in this entire game. I don't ever pick this in this game. It's just so hilariously weak. Adept is pretty fucking strong because again, it is the biotic class. It's one of the best classes in the game, right up there with Sentinel and Vanguard. Just by nature of the fact that you can use biotics. But like Engineer and Sentinel, you only get light armor, and you only get pistols to work with for training. Now, I should preface that by saying that every single class can technically use every single weapon in the game, but you don't. If you're like only Soldier gets training for assault rifles. Engineer only gets training for pistols. They won't get training for shotguns or assault rifles or sniper rifles. And you want that training because, 1, it increases the damage of those weapons, and 2, it increases the accuracy. Some of these weapons have spread like you wouldn't fucking believe, and it's really fucking annoying. But anyways, this one is basically this one you just turn into a fucking Jedi Master. It's just insane how powerful the Adept is in this game. But he does lack in firepower. As opposed to the Vanguard, which the Vanguard is like the in-between of a Adept and a Soldier, allowing you to have training at least in shotguns. Shotguns are actually pretty decent in this game. Vanguard is probably, in my opinion, probably the best class in the game, just for the fact that it has access to shotguns and biotics. It's really, really strong and has some of the best biotic abilities in the game. Infiltrator is kind of meh, much like the Engineer. Like, tech abilities are just not that useful in this game. And you may be wondering, why am I going to be playing Sentinel if I want tech abilities? Well, it's because I can access chests and loot in the game without having to be forced to bring Tally all the time. Excuse me. I'll bring Tally, but I just don't want to be forced to bring Tally. I would like to be able to bring other characters along for the ride. And you can only bring 2 of your 6 squad mates with you at any given time. And I guess normally I would pick Vanguard, but I don't know. Vanguard's really fucking strong, and it can use... And, like, Infiltrator and Vanguards can go up to, like, medium armor. Soldiers can use heavy armor, but again, I don't want to play Soldier because that's boring as shit. And I've already played 2 playthroughs of this game with this class, and I hated every fucking moment of it. I want something a little bit more interesting, and Vanguard and Sentinel are probably the 2... Adept, Sentinel, and Vanguard are the 3 best classes in the game, and I'm gonna be picking Sentinel because I'm kind of just rambling at this point with that. Anyways, I have bonus talent, so Assault Rifle, Shotgun, and Sniper Rifle. I'm gonna be picking... Assault Rifle?
Confirm military specialization.
I don't know. Vanguard, Sentinel... I'm definitely going to be picking Sentinel for the next 2 games, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to be picking Sentinel. I'm not going to get it twisted. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to confirm. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to be keeping the stock appearance. This is the best looking male shepherd you can have in the game. You can create your own appearance for shepherd, but every single shepherd I've ever created looks fucking horrendous. I hate it. They either looks like he's 80 years old or smokes 20 packs a day. And it's just infuriating that this is the only one, in my opinion, that looks good. And he should, because he's modeled after some kind of... Well, they took his appearance off of some model. I don't know. It's not the same guy who does his voice, of course. But let's go ahead and keep that. Confirm appearance.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And let's see. Ray Shepard, Spacer, War Hero, Sentinel, and Talents Assault Rifle. Alright, let's do it to it.
Identification confirmed.
I did play on normal. I can play veteran, and parts of the game were fucking easy. I was blowing through a lot of this game, because by the end of the game, I was just... As Soldier, I was just fucking unstoppable. I'm not going to do Insanity. That's fucking... That's, I'll save my Insanity playthroughs for the next round. I will do Veteran, though. Auto-leveling, keep that shit off. Level scaling, keep it classic. Power usage, no, I don't want them doing shit. And no, I don't want tutorials. That shit gets in the way, and it's super annoying. So let's go ahead and start the game. I'll try not to talk too much during cutscenes. Real cutscenes, I mean. During dialogue cutscenes where you're allowed to pick the dialogue, I'll kind of chime in and out, depending. So let's go ahead and get this started.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called this great discovery in human history, the civilization galaxy call it Mass Effect. Trademark! Ah, the Normandy.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. 1.
Boom.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
The Joker, by the way, is voiced by Seth Green. There are other famous guys here. I only really know of one other famous character, voice actor that's in this game, and that's Keith David, who voices Captain Anderson. We'll be meeting him shortly. But let's go ahead and say I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
And there's
Just
Keith
cleared
David.
the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports
Excuse
related
me.
back to Alliance Brass before we reach Ether Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Asshole.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So this is Joker and Caden. Joker will be the pilot for the Normandy for the rest of the game. This is our ship, by the way. Caden here is one of our squad mates, so he's one of the 6 guys that we can take into the field. Right now, he's going to be the first one.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
And this is Navigator Presley, who is also our XO when we're not on the ship. For those who don't know what an XO is, it's an executive officer, basically the next ranking character on the ship behind us. So it's right now on the ship, it's Anderson, Shepard, and then Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Now, I remember him having gray hair when I played this on the 360. I'm playing this on Steam, but this is the Legendary Edition, so we had the original version of the game on the 360, and then it was ported to the PC, and then it was finally ported to the PS3 in the trilogy box set, and then the Legendary Edition. And I think this is the first time he's got black hair. I don't know if that's... I just remember him having gray hair before. I don't know if that's like a thing that they changed or what.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
To be fair, though, a lot of the graphics are improved for the Legendary Edition, which is why I prefer playing this one over the original trilogy of games. I do have them, I just prefer the Legendary Edition. There are some differences, of course, that it's up to personal preference, but I just like the improved graphics for the Legendary Edition.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology.
I'm just going through all
the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
I'm going through all the dialogue options because this is a lot of really good world building. Which is what the Mass Effect trilogy, the original Mass Effect trilogy, does extremely well, is world building. This world is incredible. I keep seeing like those posts on Twitter saying, what video game world would you want to live in if you had, whatever, if you had the choice or whatever. And I always pick Mass Effect. I love this world. It's incredible.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated special forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his metals,
something's a little off about Presley's eyes.
Statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
So, one of the big overarching themes of this game is prejudice. There's a lot of prejudice that goes around from humans hate aliens, aliens hate humans, that sort of thing, and other aliens hate other aliens, of course. You'll be seeing it throughout the entirety of the trilogy, and even in Andromeda, there's a lot of prejudice that all of these species have to kind of get over themselves to work together to survive, and which is more or less one of the themes of the game.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action.
Spectres are basically the galactic, like, Black Ops, CIA, Special Forces sort of thing. We'll learn a lot more about them after this first mission. More or less, we're going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of what a Spectre is in the next mission after this. I kind of lost my train of thoughts. Let's continue.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
So we have here Dr. Karen Chakwas. She's the ship's medic. She rarely has anything notable to add to the story, but she's a fine enough character. She's got some really funny, she got some really funny bits in the next couple of games. And here is the almighty Corporal Jenkins, who is the greatest person in the world. He will be with us for many, many, many missions to come. You should all like this character, very much so. I mean, he's just incredible. He's got, 12 kids and a beautiful wife waiting for him at home. He's, 2 days out from retirement. Hint, hint. And here's Nihilus, our Spectre. Well, one of the Spectres. There's actually a bunch of Spectres, but we only meet, a handful of them throughout the series.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, it's beyond.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
And now I regained my train of thought. So this here is a Turian. It's one of the main alien species that's in control of the galaxy, along with the Sari and not Quarians, Solarians. There's also Quarians, and there's also Drell, and then there's Volus and Elcor, Batarians, Solarians. Solarians is another. The big three right now that you need to know about are Turians, Asari, and Solarians. And again, we'll meet the others as we go along. But regaining my train of thought, in Mass Effect, the first contact war was only like 30 years ago, which means humanity's first contact with other alien species about 30 years ago. So humanity has only been a part of the galactic community for about 3 decades. Not a whole lot of time. Shepard here, I think he's in his early 30s, like 33 or some shit like that, in the first game. I don't remember exactly. I remember seeing it a while ago, but he's in his early 30s, so he was alive for like maybe 4 years before the first contact war happened. Like, it's kind of weird looking at it like that, from that perspective. Like, growing up, boom, aliens, boom, you're a part of a galactic society. Kind of cool, though.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
As you said.
Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what
Keith David.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean? What are those? I know what they are, but I'm going to let you guys figure that out.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
So, that's another thing. Basically, all of galactic civilization, all the advanced technology, did not stem from any one of the main species that's in the control of the galaxy right now. Humans didn't, like, all of our stuff, humans didn't create it. Neither did the Turians, neither did the Asari, the Solarians, even as smart as they are, or the Turians, Asari, Solarians, yeah, and humans. None of us made this technology. It was discovered. And it was left by an ancient alien species called the Protheans, who will become way more important as the story goes on.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill.
Yeah, I'm badass like that.
Your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Okay.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills
no pressure,
myself,
then.
Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team.
Several.
The beacon and get it onto the ship
Yeah,
ASAP.
several missions.
Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'm sure you're going to be a big part of this game, Nihilus.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Yeah, Protheans.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond
We're
Earth.
big kids now.
It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered
Damn
those
Skippy.
Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
The wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus systems aren't going to be... The Terminus systems aren't going to be really important until the next game.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay.
Just give the word, Captain.
Let's
We should
go.
be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Oh, God.
What's wrong, Joker?
What happened?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
A woman. Shit's going down.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Ooh, you got fucked up, buddy. What the hell's that Cthulhu-looking motherfucker?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Tentacles.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Damn.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Let's get going.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
You don't expect me to fight that thing, do you? That thing looks like it's straight out of my nightmares.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
All right.
We've got his back, Captain.
Let's get
The
going.
mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right, now we can get into the game proper.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Now, this game does not do combat as well as the next two games do, especially 3.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
I will say that this game has the best story. The next game has better combat and and a lot more... I wouldn't say better characters, because this game has a lot of really good characters too. But there's more... 2 has just more characters that are really good and better combat. The third game's has the best combat in the series, but
Oh God, what happened here?
the story and the characters aren't as strong as this game or the second game. So let's go over here. Got whatever the hell that is. Alright, Jenkins, go ahead. You got this, buddy. No, Jenkins! Fuck him up! Alright. Jenkins, no! Equip the Lancer. Give me that shit. Squad. Oh yeah, I need to put on... Let's put on the Charm. Decryption, put this on. I'll go ahead and do Caden next. Caden... and... probably Sentinel. Okay. Yeah, probably. Codex... Squad. Okay. Codex, this is really useful because it has a bunch of other world building stuff. Like, everything that you need to know about the game is in these codexes. And there's even some voice acting in there too, which is kind of nice. Jenkins, no. You've ascended to a higher plane, Jenkins.
You're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
There's a lot of whatchamacallit, quality of life improvements in this game's combat. Like, the game's combat is so much better than it was in the original release. I can't stand playing the original game because, by comparison to... after just playing this one, I played the original release.
I've got some burned out
and
here, Shepard.
Holy shit, I can't... I'll never go back to it.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Damn, dude. You fucking killed them. Alright, let's keep going. Let's heal up first, because Caden needs health. Ashley! Ooh! All right. That's a lot easier than I remember it being.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Yes.
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
300 years, to be exact.
Cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
There are reasons why that
They
is.
just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil.
And we'll get in.
Nobody's really heard much from them since.
The conflict between the Quarians and the Geth we'll get into as the games progress. It's not as important in this game as it is in the next two games.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site.
Good
I
job.
don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Cool.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol.
She's got kind of a nice ass.
We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd
Where's your
know.
gun,
He has
Caden?
enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Let's go. Thankfully, we won't have to be wearing these goofy helmets that have no mouth on them. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Get that going. Combat armor, assault training, weapons damage. Yep, I just want her to be just like a pure pew 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 pew. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Boom. Also, I really hate the cover mechanics in this game. You have to just, you know, go up to something and like this, and you just get into cover. In the next couple of games, you actually have to press a command to get into cover, which is a little bit more intuitive in my opinion. Like, this is just not as easy to use, which unfortunately that carries over to Andromeda. Like Andromeda, you just kind of get into cover like this, and I don't really care for it all that much.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, let's get going.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
Okay, let's go ahead and get some equipment going here. I'll need that, and light armor. Okay, that's pretty good. All right.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
What? No. Give me the... Okay, hold on. All right, got different weapons and the pistol. All right, let's go.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
And these are husks. So, as we saw earlier, that guy that was put on the spike and he got...
oh god, they're still alive.
impaled on it.
What did the Geth do to them?
This is what becomes of you when you're on the spikes. You, your body is transformed into these things called husks. And they are significantly more difficult to kill in this game than they are in the next 2 games.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Alright, let's get this going here. Boom. That's how the hacking works in this game. I'm not a huge fan of it. It works differently on the console versions. It doesn't have that weird thing, and it gets significantly more and more difficult in this game. I think maybe if I was using a mouse and keyboard, it'd be easier, but I don't like using mouse and keyboard, so we're just using controller.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
At least you acknowledge that.
The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness.
The fuck are you on, dude?
Extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move.
Cowards.
Until you came along.
Beacon.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast.
The fuck?
Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please.
What
this
is
isn't the time.
What is that Lovecraftian shit you're talking about?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him. The Prophet. Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
He couldn't be.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been
So there's another Turian here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
So there's another Turian we need to look out for who's apparently a bad guy.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
No, they're not.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Shut up, dude.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
Maybe.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
No. But it was funny.
Only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Man, you got over that real quick, like.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
I don't know if he's gonna wake up or not, because that looks worse than it appears. Okay. Open this crate. Medium Turian armor, light Turian armor. Maybe we're getting a Turian companion. Maybe it's Nihilus. Oh, there's an upgrade kit over here. Striker pistol and Avenger 2 rifle. That's even better than what I'm currently using. And I can give this rifle to Ashley. And she can use shotgun because she has shotgun. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I'll give you that. And light armor, well, you're already wearing Onyx armor. Okay, let's go. Decryption? Okay. Electronics. Lets you decrypt skill to open secure objects. Okay, needed that. Assault rifle arching. Electronics overload. Yeah, I need overload. That's a very good ability. I need to get lift too, so I may as well put some points into throw. Decryption unlocks electronics. You get overload as well. Nothing more I can do for you. Assault rifle training. Assault training. Okay, so she get adrenaline burst. Adrenaline burst is really fucking good. Okay, let's go. Wait. There we go. Nihilus! Oh, there's our other Turian.
Saren. Nihilus.
Oh, he looks like he's a good guy.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah, he's such a good guy. And there goes my friend. Whoa.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Holy shit. It's a squid. That thing's fucking humongous. Oh, there's people over here. I guess it's gone. Alright, let's go ahead and get the combat. Oh my gosh. Come on, I know you're over there. There you are. Go down. Don't let them get close. If I let them get close, they're gonna use some kind of stupid electronic pulse that knocks out my shields. Let's go ahead and open the door here. Shit. Override.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yeah, they're safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it.
Okay,
we made
so
a break for the sheds.
All of these faces are why I don't like making character models. Like, I don't like creating my characters' looks in this game. It's because they always end up looking like these fuckers. Hideous.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
That wouldn't be coming from your head then.
It was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Jesus, dude.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Excuse me?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
That's why you ran here? Smuggling's a crime. Like what?
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Of course I do. I'm awesome.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Okay, so you see because I didn't. These two are involved with the two things in my skill tree were charm. The blue is charm, and down here, which would be highlighted red if I picked it, if I upgraded it, would be intimidation. So upping charm and intimidation unlocks these dialogue options. If I didn't put all of my skill points into charm right from the get-go, this would not be available. And I like putting charm. I always prioritize charm over everything else because, one, I get these dialogue options which can get me better equipment, better results, and during a conversation, as well as charm also gives you a discount at stores. I will try to put some into intimidation as well. Not that I'd ever plan to use intimidation dialogue options, but I would like to have it for the discount because it does stack.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole.
No, he doesn't.
We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Okay.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Stinger, upgrade combat pistol. Okay. Open Sesame, electronics, easy decryption. Do. Okay. Equipment, Lancer. No, I don't need anything here. Nope. Stinger, I'll take that. I guess that's better for him. Striker. Sniper rifle, Reaper. Yeah, I guess she can have that. Okay, let's move on. I typically try to go through all the stuff that I get in combat.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a second. Gotta grab this. Chemical rounds, anti-personal rounds. Okay, so that's what I wanted. Let's go ahead and put anti-personal rounds. Nope. Chemical rounds, no. Phasic rounds. Shield, yes. Get rid of that. And combat sensor. Put that on there. Toxic seals, yeah, sure. Put that on there just for shits and giggles.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Damn, dude.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren.
Because Saren is such a really cool,
they knew each other.
Good guy
Your
name.
friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
It's hard to believe a Spectre
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
let his guard down for any fucking reason, even if it was a friend, because, like, we're told later on, like, there's another character that we meet in Mass Effect 2, I think, who actually tells us of a run-in that she had with Nihilus, and he was really fucking, skilled.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Cole mentioned
Interpol's
you.
contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
Sorry about that, Knock. That was my father.
Last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over
Down,
those
girl.
grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Damn.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Why?
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Shit, I wish I could do that.
You survived because you're lazy?
You know what? There are worse ways of surviving.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Damn, dude. That's dark.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge.
Godzilla.
It landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay, we're done here.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Damn. Like how he flippantly just, like, puts his hands up like that. Okay. Anything else that I get? Granada. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, let's go. Geth troopers. We'll be seeing more variations of Geth as we go on. I think there's going to be a destroyer up ahead, which is basically just a Geth with a shotgun. And there's also the more annoying ones. Like, the most annoying ones are the ones that climb walls. I hate those things. And there's a destroyer up ahead. And he's coming in for a look, see? Gotta kill him before he gets over here. Even though this gun is fully automatic, I prefer to do burst fires, because that's more accurate. It's just easier to take down enemies that way. When you're up close, it's fine to do fully automatic, but... If you're wondering why I haven't reloaded yet, it's because the guns in this game do not reload. They just charge up. If you look at it in the lower left-hand corner, the more I fire, the more that goes. If that reaches like the end, the gun's gonna overheat. So like that. So I can't fire anymore while that's doing that. Also in the corner there, you can see that 5. That's my grenades.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Uh-oh. Explosives. We need to get those. Alright, let's get going.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Trying. You need to shut up and follow me. Running. Alright, 2 charges left. Gotta get through these fuckers to get through it. Hey, Caden, can you... Caden, get out of my way, dude. Okay, disarming... And 1 left. Alright, let's go. Whoa, shit, they have a rocket launcher. At least they're not as annoying as the fucking Flood rocket launcher from Halo. I fucking hate... That annoyed the shit out of me by the end of that. Oh, here's the final charge. Oh, hey, can you not be alive? Thank you. And disarmed. Crate. Shotgun, Scimitar 2, Reaper, medium armor. Can't really use that, but Ashley can. Shock absorbers. Yeah, Ashley can have that. Reaper 2, Survivor, yeah, I'll give her that. Oh, that armor's hideous. Shock absorbers, here we go. Physical threshold, 15... Installs micro combat effective against... delivered by explosives, high impact ammo, biotic attacks. Okay, that's fine. Basically just overall good stuff. You go down, you go down, you go down. Get on the floor. Oh, crap. Really feeling the absence of that fucking armor. Man, I felt like a tank when playing as a soldier. Okay, new shotgun, new assault rifle. A couple new assault rifles, actually. Oh, I got some new stuff. Go here, electronics. Let's go ahead and do... I really want to get that lift ability, so I got to get that soon. Decryption and electronics. Assault rifle. Assault training. Alright. We're good to go. Alright. Now let's go open up this thing over here. High caliber barrel and improved sighting. That's actually pretty good. Banshee 2, that's not really good. Okay. Phasic rounds. Okay, combat sensor, high caliber rounds, 20% minus accuracy. Yeah, sure, that's probably better than what I currently have. Let's see if what that looks like. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I'll take that. I reopened that. Ah, this one. I knew there was another one over here. Guardian, Krogan, and Light Armored Duelist for the Turian. I guess I'm going to be getting Krogan and Turian compadres. Alright, let's go over here and hope that a certain female character doesn't put me in harm's way.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Still a nice ass, though.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Yes, get closer to the pulsating thing. That's not going to backfire immediately. Why did you jump? Couldn't you have done that without jumping?
Shepard!
No, don't touch him!
Oh, god damn! That's a lot of porn! So much porn! Oh no god! Ugh, that was nasty porn. That's a weird-ass ship. I wonder why it looks like that. Whoa!
Identified the ship that touched down on Eden.
Those are some big, veiny boobies.
Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Calm down, it's okay, you don't have to get like... Come on, man, it's like... Oh, bad touch. I need an adult.
This human must be eliminated.
I'm staring respectfully at your cleavage.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Oh god, were you watching me sleep? Damn, that's creepy.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Damn, you got big boobs too for a doctor, for an older lady. I said for a doctor. That's not exactly what I meant. I meant like for an older lady.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Well, teach you not to be stupid.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Yeah, there was a lot of nasty-ass porn on that thing. You have no idea.
I saw...
gross stuff.
I'm not sure what I saw.
Butt stuff.
Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
Pegging.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I've already seen enough
I'll be in the nest
privates.
if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander.
That's what she said.
Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Jenkins has ascended to a higher plane of existence. All hail Jenkins.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you.
I won't
That's
be.
why I added her to our.
I won't be complimenting her to her face though throughout this playthrough because I'm trying to romance Liara, not Ashley. Even though because I'm playing a Sentinel, she's the more useful character to me specifically. But we'll get into that later.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
No, I don't want to see your privates, Captain.
Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yeah, Rogue Spectres are kind of trouble. They're not as cool as Rogue from Marvel. She's cool. And she's got a really cool southern accent. And in Marvel Rivals, a really nice ass.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision of porn. A lot of nasty-ass porn.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Is it just me, or is Shepard's body a little bit too small for what his head looks like? Like, it's all big and muscular and giant size, but the rest of his body seems small.
I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
Your face is really shiny, dude.
War. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command.
So is yours, for that matter, Shepard.
He's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact.
I mean, that's the next.
And see if he can get us.
That's the next mission, is doing that.
He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right, and we're gonna call it there for the day. That's the end of part 1. We got through the first tutorial mission. And I call it tutorial because it's just a lot of dialogue. There's some action there, but it's not like heavy like we're gonna get into now. After the next bit, we're gonna be the game's gonna open up a little bit, and then after the next mission ends, the game's gonna open up big time, and we're gonna be allowed to go spreading across the galaxy. Well, not all over the galaxy, but just in certain systems. But anyways, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. This is, again, one of my favorite games of all time. I know I've just been kind of rambling a lot through this one, but I just really do like this game and this franchise. So catch me next time for when we do part 2. It'll probably be next week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.